Hello dear viewer and welcome to this showcase and review of Teeny Titans on iOS with me, Jalanon. I have beaten the entire game. You can watch the full playthrough on my channel. This game is rated ages 9+, just so parents know. There are a couple rude jokes and things that, you know, if you watch normal Saturday morning cartoons or Teen Titans Go, the series is based off of, then your kids should be fine with it. Now, the basic premise of this game is collecting a bunch of figures, powering them up over time, and then doing battle with them. So it's kind of like a combination of Pokemon and Final Fantasy in a way, with an active time battle system where you have 3 skills per figure, and as time goes on, you can activate certain skills. Some of them need to charge, some of them activate instantly, etc., etc. Now, overall, the game is $3.99 right now. It does go on sale occasionally, and you should be able to track that through various sites. We are now in Jump City proper. You can zoom out of the map. You can see some parts of the map have sparkly bits. You can set waypoints as well on the map. You click on that, sometimes you get a mystery figure or coins. Okay, we got Jinx. Nice. Okay. Now, there are possibly some ads. I have not honestly seen any ads on this device. I don't know if iOS just doesn't support the advertisements, like Android might, but apparently there can be ads. Hasn't messed with my gameplay experience at all, and I think the $3.99 is well worth it. I got, let's think, how many minutes of video? I got about 36 episodes at about 20 minutes each on average. So yeah, I got at least 18 hours of gameplay out of the game, and I didn't even finish things like the Hall of Justice. Now, I believe you could buy figures with real money if you go to this shop at night. It's the Riddler shop. However, you definitely don't need to. In fact, I believe if I was a better player, I could potentially have won the game with some of the starting figs, like Cyborg, Starfire, and if I hadn't gone with Robin, probably Beast Boy, honestly. Beast Boy, he can turn into a gorilla, and the gorilla has different abilities, which is pretty nice. So yeah, just a thought, just a theory, you know. But yeah, anyway, there are, in my opinion, better figs than those, which makes sense. They are your starting figs, etc., etc. And other things that encourage collecting are the fact that once you have collected some figures, we'll go back to this screen, you can enhance their abilities. So as you can see, let's see, who did I not finish? I finished all these guys. Okay, so if I take away Robin and look at Jinx, you see her 3 abilities. One is locked because she's not level 3 yet. At level 3 you unlock your 3rd ability. Level 5 you can enhance all your characters or give them a mod chip. Those are further ways to modify your figure. For Starfire, just give her more health to keep her alive, but you could make her into somebody who stuns the opponent immediately upon entering the battle. Now, to get her these nice shiny gold rings around her abilities and get pluses to those, you can do the figure enhance. Now, feeding a Starfire to Starfire is better than, say, feeding a Jinx to Starfire. However, feeding a different super figure will still give you a better result than Jinx, because it's a class type issue at that point. So let's take a look. Where's the level 5 fig? We have George Washington here. If I wanted to enhance George Washington, I would want to give him a karate figure, a cheapo one. Whereas if I gave him even a higher level Jinx, you can see it gives him less. So I believe it'll take at least 4 karate figures to fully enhance this ability. And for now, I don't really want to do that, because I'd rather help like Multiverse Robin, because he's cool. Yep, that's pretty much it. And he has cool abilities. And then there's Nightwing. So there's a lot of familiar faces for kids. It's a lot of fun to find figures, figure out which ones work well, or that you just want to have on your team. But there are various strategies. And so, let's find somebody who's willing to have a figure battle. So you can have 6 figures at a time. You can also talk to people. Sometimes get a quest. Aha, here's the 80s guy. So we could do an 80s battle here. So various figures have different things. Let's find our 80s figs. There's 80s Robin. So we got that. Let's see, I think that's 80s Raven. Do we want 80s Raven? There's 80s Starfire. And then that's Martian Beast Boy. There is 80s Beast Boy. He's actually pretty good as well. So that's my general 80s team. Okay. And maybe we are underleveled for this, etc., etc. So if you want to do all the quests, which I have not completed, then yeah, there's still more to do in this game. Alright, annoying kid. As you can see, there are type charts as well. So karate is good against monster, monster is good against cute, cute is good against scary or spooky, and those are good against supers, and supers are good against tech heroes or villains. And every team has different bonuses, so when you're an 80s team member, you can get the luck bonus. And luck generates more critical attack damage, etc., etc. Makes it more likely to happen, I should say. Just increases your critical chance. Dodge gives you a certain amount of time to potentially not die. If you do want to know what your figures do, because you switch figures a lot, just hover over the ability, tap and hold, and it'll pop up like this. So what we're going to do... Let's think for a second. What do we want to do? I think we want to dance. That'll make us go faster. That means we can activate things sooner than our foes. Okay, 23. That's not going to be enough. So we get a +4 from her. What do we get from him? +4 as well. So we'll use hers because that uses less time meter. And then we're going to try to bypass just by dealing enough damage. Okay, she's generating power with her beatbox, which is bad for our health. Okay, and as you can see, her attack is now flashing to show it has been buffed. We're getting destroyed. That's not great. However, we're going to do this. Hopefully she won't dodge. There we go. No dodge. So half this game is comboing, figuring out what to do to not die. We're going to lay down a smoke screen to help us dodge. Robin generally has high dodge. Then, let's see, Starfire is going to die, basically, if you switch to Starfire. We're going to go ahead and throw down another smoke screen. I believe this one stacks. Yeah, it does stack. So we could throw down some more. So what we're hoping is that all this power that Raven has gained will be worthless because we dodge. That's the hope. So I'm trying to predict when she'll do her attack. But she keeps just generating power. So really, we can both play this game. Okay, now she's not, so we're going to stack the dodge. And I don't know if I can dodge the effect, if it... Okay. There we go. So we dodged the punch. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, now who does enough damage? Starfire, if we can let her survive long enough, we'll be able to take out Raven. So, we're just going to sit here with Robin, generate turn meter, then we'll switch to Starfire and immediately attack, and hope this works. Tapping the button. Ah. Okay, good. We hit with all of our attacks and got some critical hits as well. And we fulfilled a quest and got some money and some levels. So leveling up, you get more XP for figures that are in the battle, but there is some passive experience as well for all the guys on the bench, which is why you want to have your 6 figures always filled up. Alright. So now we have 3 choices here, which is kind of fun. If you feel like you built a figure poorly, you can always try to buy just another version and build it again. So 80s Robin, you already have high dodge with your smoke screen. We could build that even higher. Yeah, so stacks the power. We're gonna give health, because I think he's more of a support character that we want to have stick around for a while. Okay, Blue Beetle on the other hand. Purely a damage dealing character, which is why his health is as low as a level 6 Robin. So we're gonna go with luck. He basically did a lot of work for me to finish the game. So we're gonna do that. Alright. I sure do know the 80s. Apparently. Ooh, we got Green Cyborg. He's a super fig. Nice. Okay. Pretty good figure in the second Teen Titans. So, if you had to choose between buying this game and the second one, I would actually go with the second one, because there's a lot more quests and things. I think it's only $1 more expensive. Sorry, I didn't check that. I think it's $4.99. You do potentially have less, I would say you can get less far with your starting figures in Teen Titans 2, Teen Titans Go Figure, than in this one. However, that also encourages you to fulfill quests, really explore the world. It doesn't take too long to actually level up characters once you've figured out some good figures and stuff. The only real thing is you do want to eventually get enough money to buy the cheaper figures, because that's the easiest way to enhance abilities. So it's a lot cheaper to actually buy a bunch of cyborgs, just a plain vanilla cyborg, for 150 coins, say, rather than try to find another Blue Beetle for, say, 2,000 coins. And about, what is it, 2 cyborgs, I think, is equivalent to 1 Blue Beetle for enhancement. So yeah, do the math, and you save a lot more coinage with the lower level of these figures. So, well, let's see. He's got Battery Drain, Waffles, and Green Punch. Okay. So Waffles block one of these ability slots during a battle, and that can really help you out and mess with your enemy strategy. Also, we're going to leave a heart on there so we can't enhance with our Green Cyborg. So if there's no heart on a figure, you can, in fact, eat it. So this Hooded Hood is legendary, 5-star rarity, whatever, and I could eat him. And that's a bad idea. So yeah. The levels do add a minimal amount of enhancement XP, but it's not enough to really make a difference and say, level up your figures and then use them. No. It's better to just get the cheapest figs you can and use them to enhance. Another tip is basically my endgame team. Let's see. So if you don't like spoilers, go ahead and skip, say, 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Starting now. So my endgame team was Robotic Brother Blood, Blue Beetle, and Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a great cute fig. He's super effective against the Hooded Hood. He has an AoE here. He has a team heal. Keeps everybody alive. Robotic Brother Blood with this ability basically lets Blue Beetle deal a ton of damage. They're Modchips. I gave the Hacksaw chip so that once Blue Beetle makes a debuff happen with Vulnerable, all those little robots deal a ton of damage, and it's super good. Also, that debuff applies to the entire team, as does this one. So Blue Beetle is amazing, hands down. He also has an AoE, so that's great. And one reason why, once again, spoilers if you skipped ahead, I suggest Starfire. Let's go by level. Starfire, Beast Boy, and Cyborg is that Starfire is actually a pretty great healer. She can also dance to improve your turn meter. Cyborg has a great AoE. He can also mess with the turn meter with that ability. And Beast Boy also has really high damage and an AoE. So yeah, they would probably be a good team for the end game. Now, the hardest boss in the game, in my opinion, is actually not the Hooded Hood. I would say that belongs to Terra up in Uptown. And just know that when you start the game, not all the areas are available. This was locked behind a gate, and then you get here. And you get a lot of money up here. So it's pretty nice to just run around and pick up money from shiny things. Like that tree. And that bank usually has some stuff, but it doesn't today. I guess we may have seen enough people rob that bank that, yeah, no change left on the street. So yeah, there's also ways to find different stores with different figures in them. So this one only has legendary figs. Aquaman's pretty good. Ooh, Multiverse Cyborg. And they will all have different costs. So just, I don't know, based on what the game thinks is better, or whatever. Yeah, not sure. Another trick of the trade is actually you can try to re-roll the stats of figures in the various shops. You just hit that re-roll button. Also, I missed that coin, but I wanted that. Anyway, so moving on. As you go through the game as well, you see these manhole covers I'm diving into to warp. You have to activate them the first time. You can see them a little bit on the map. Also, that tree is shining. So, I'm not going to click on that tree to save time. But I see it. Anyway, so some of these shops are only open during the night or only open during the day. So there's a day-night cycle, but it's only 50 gold coins to flip that using the hotel down here. So we're not going to worry about that right now. So we'll go here. Oh, it's 200 coins here. Well, fine. We are going to worry about that then. So that's how that works. But as you can see in the bottom right corner, there is a timer for the day-night cycle. You can see missions here. You can see mail here. And yeah. Overall, I highly rate this game. I would definitely say it is worth it at $3.99. And if it goes on sale, just get it. If you do have to choose between 1 and 2, go for 2 because there's more content. There are more fun ways that mess with the battle system with accessories and things. Though some of the battles are really annoying in the tournaments because you get just random effects that really mess with how things work. And yeah, it just kind of becomes a tap battle of let me tap on this one thing that may or may not really be important, but will buff my character. So I might as well tap like crazy. Ooh. So yeah, and I believe this island unlocks over time. It looks like every day-night cycle, you can unlock one of these starfish. It was glitched the first time I did it. So be careful with that. Okay. He's kind of a boss. Do you have a quest? Bawana Beast. And there are voice-acted lines in some areas of this game. So keep that in mind too. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. And I don't think I told you how to really effectively deal with Terra. What I did, well, if I had known about this team, I probably would have just taken these guys through. But what I did was literally get a scary squad. So I had Raven, other May I, and where's my other scary person? Starfire the Terrible. Because she can do a team heal. Other May I has high damage and can heal herself and get rid of Terra's constant debuffing of your power. Which is really super annoying because she's a boss and she just, it just stacks and stacks and stacks and you get nothing done. And then Raven can stun with her punch, which is also a pretty high damage ability. Raven is a great fig to also start with. So, yeah. Also, she can start the battle with a dance with that Modchip. So, yeah, good Modchip. All in all, once again, I recommend Teeny Titans if you like this style of game, if you like kind of more active battle system that really keeps you involved. Some of the battles are pretty strategic, especially if you're using under-leveled figures. Some of my battles lasted a while. So, yeah, you can watch that if you wish on my channel. And if not, this is my showcase and review of Teeny Titans. Thanks for watching, dear viewer. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, and have a great day.